Okay, I want to do a reading on Trump, his underlying ideology. So I want to see what the cards are going to give us. Personally, I think he's pretty pathetic that he's got no understanding of anything other than money. Okay? Not duty, not anything. Okay? Okay. So underneath of it all, we have the Hierophant. Which is usually having to do with government or mostly your spiritual leanings, your spiritual path. You know, what are your core beliefs spiritually? Dragon. Okay. So in this case, I would say dragon is revealing Trump's nature. And we've got, again, the Hierophant. He's got no use for religion. And we've got the dragon slayer. So, you know, he is the dragon. Do anything to get himself ahead. He's worried about actual religion and actual dragon slayers. Okay. Yeah, so his mentality is more of the dragon than the dragon slayer. He doesn't understand what it is to want to right things, to make things right. He's more the dragon, what I can get out of it myself, how to use might, how to use these things as, you know, he thinks people are suckers, you know, and that's where he's at. Okay, so this is his voyage. This is about his voyage. So what about Trump's basic nature? Because we saw him go and hold up a Bible upside down. The minister said he doesn't go to church. Don't kid yourself, unless it's a photo op. Okay. New beginning. Okay, so he thinks that he can put anything out there, a lie, spin it, and create something new. Okay. Not that he's honest with anything and wants to turn over a new leaf and have a new beginning. No, it's just, that story's not working for me, so I'll create something different and deny everything I said before. Okay. Water. Yeah. He's run on his emotions. Okay. He'll flow to the easiest point to get to. You know, he's not going to trouble himself to go upstream. He goes to the point of least resistance, okay? Whatever's easiest for him. Facade, yeah. He's put up a lot of facades, such as he cares about the military. He doesn't care about the military, as evidenced in things that he's said over and over again. Doesn't care about military in the least. Then when he gets found out, he is denying that. No, I've done more for the military. I honor our fallen, and yeah, no. Facade. The royal in you. Okay, in this case, he wants to think he's a king. He's a dictator. I'm royalty. Okay? All of it in the toxic way. It's not, for him, it's not royalty in a genuine way as a leader, but as a dictator. Okay? You should bow down, you should kiss my feet, you know. Okay, yeah, he's got a long road to go. Long road. So that's what we get from him to begin with, that he is someone that uses religion, like the dragon. Dragon, you know, is another symbolism for Satan or ego drama, and water, whatever, however it flows to the lowest point, the easiest way, that's what he'll do. He'll create a new story every time you turn around with if he says what he's saying does not serve his purpose. And he'll put all these things out, and it's a total facade. Okay? None of it's real. Okay, so what is there to know? What is there to know? Crossroad. I would say he's at a crossroad now. This thing he's done, you know, with these things coming out, although we've heard it before, what he said about John McCain, John Lewis didn't want to go there either. Okay, so people need to wake up. Okay, crossroad. Yeah. Okay, this is his, the usual, again, the 7. What am I going to choose? We've got the crossroads here. What direction am I going? And it's whatever's going to serve his purpose at the moment. He will pull something out of the hat. Okay? So many choices. Okay. So many choices. And he's always pulling out something new, some kind of a new thing to try to justify whatever it is. If the first one didn't work, he'll 180 degrees in the next second. Call everybody a liar, fake news. The challenge is strength. Okay, he's got no real strength. His idea of strength is bullying. Again, he thinks he's like a mob boss. Everybody has to bow down to me. You know, it's kind of like, I'm the boss, you do whatever I say, or get rid of you. Okay, that's it. It's the way he's always been. He thinks he's a mob boss, a dictator. It's what he wants to be. He admires Putin, that when Putin says jump, they say how high, not out of loyalty, but out of fear. That's what he wants. He doesn't care why you do it, just that you do it. Okay? So, what's there to be seen? Again, doorway. We have crossroads. We have a doorway. The doorway. The doorway, yeah. His doorway has been to use the White House, usually it's my card for the White House, to extract whatever fruit he can extract. Okay? It's there as a way for him to get more. Okay? He and being there, and it just hit me with the grapes. He's the doorway to the White House has led him to get drunk on power. Okay? He's using the White House as a way to increase his drunkenness, because he's got no one there willing to stand up to him. The challenge is the world to look at what's going on. Okay. So we need to have the people that were talking about this latest thing to step forward. Okay, and this is coming to an end for him. The world thing is, this is like the last hurrah, trying to get drunk on power. Although that's not going to last. When he's out of there, he's going to find out he's not the big poobah he thinks he is. Okay? Once he's out of there and they've got all these indictments waiting for him. Okay? So what's being said? Give. What's being said? Give what? Give. Okay. Give. Again, he's looking for a way to say that that he's giving people opportunities, that he's the giver, that he's the one that's giving opportunities, giving whatever good things you have come from Trump. Okay? The challenge is to move this forward, okay? Because people aren't buying it. I've done more for the blacks than anyone, okay? I've done more for the military than anyone. I am the one that's bringing all this opportunity. I'm bringing so many jobs now. Well, we're not back to where we were. We're in a hole. So to say, we got 8.7 million jobs, it's nothing because look how many are lost. So it's not that we've gained something. We're just trying to dig out of the hole. But he wants people to say he's such a giver. He is just, what revolves around Trump. Okay? So what's at the heart of it? Holding. Holding what? Yeah. He wants to hold on to his position. Okay? Because this is what soothes his ego. Okay? The challenge is to be able to dominate. He wants to dominate. Okay? So if he can hold on to his position, he's going to continue to try to figure out a way to dominate, to divide, conquer, dominate. Okay. And that's a way to keep his ego intact. So what's being done? It's a mountain. There's a mountain. What's being done? mountain, he's trying to manipulate things, trying to find a way to, uh, yeah, trying to find a way to manipulate. Challenges karma, okay? So, yeah, that manipulation is not going to last long. He's facing a mountain of stuff now. It's coming back. Karma is starting to come back to, again, smack him upside the head. Okay? He's still trying to manipulate the situation, trying to find a way, any way he can to manipulate. But the challenge is karma. Karma is making this into a mountain. So what's felt? Turn around. Turn around. Yeah. Turn around. This time they're not stabbed in the back. Usually this is the card of being stabbed in the back. But no, these things are on either side of him. It's got him encased there. The swords are finally coming back around. Okay. The challenge is he's still going to try to get away with it, But things are turning around now. They're going to come at him not from the back, but things are coming in from the side. Okay. So he can't claim he's being stabbed in the back. This is the turnaround. What happens? Okay. Okay. So what else is there to know? Alarm. Alarm. Hangman. Okay. Alarm. Yeah, he's trying to do whatever possible he can to hang things up when it comes to the elections. The challenge is to balance things because things are up in the air with all of the nonsense that he continues to put into place. Okay. So he will continue, and this is not only him, but also this is having to do alarm with the Russians, okay, trying to disturb the balance of the elections again. So it's alarming, all the stuff that's coming forward. He's telling people to vote twice. He's telling, we've got the Russians trying to interfere to stir up things. So what we have, the last three are craft, what's being crafted, put together. Prejudice, the prejudices he's trying to put out there, trying to prejudice the ideologies. And affluence, okay. Again, trying to keep his position of affluence by prejudicing people and by crafting, Lord only knows what story he's going to craft this time. But again, he thinks that he's in a position of affluence, that he can do that, and he's going to try to do it by continuing to prejudice people against, like he's done with the with Mexicans that they're all rapists, they're all, we're going to bring in low-income housing into the suburbs. You're going to lose your way of life. You should be afraid. So all this drama that he's still trying to stir up, continuing to have these Trumpites go in to where there's been peaceful demonstrations and stir up trouble, and then blame it on the Democratic governors. Okay. Also, he's trying to stir up things that he's going to defund Democratic cities. Okay. So he's doing, again, everything he can to continue to disrupt, to continue to create some different narrative to get his way, and he's going to try to see what's going to stick, what's going to work. He'll just keep throwing something new at the wall. Next week it'll be something different until he finds something that clicks, that's going to work for him. He doesn't give a rat's ass what he says. Okay? All of it has one aim: to divide, to find a way to keep himself in that position so that he can continue to milk the system and he can continue to be drunk on his power that he's got there. And because he knows, when this is over, that they are looking into him. There's a reason he's fought so hard for his financial things not to come out. Okay? Because he's a crook. He's a criminal. They will find money laundering. Okay? They will find him that he's cheated his taxes. Well, if he can stay there long enough, he can skate on that one. But you can't skate on money laundering. Okay? So, again, he's trying to stay in office because he knows they're coming after him. Remember, if I get elected, I'm going to, I'll show you my taxes then. Oh, well, I can't show them because I'm being audited. That's a lie. Maybe he's being audited, maybe that part's not a lie, but he can still show them. But he knows if those taxes come out, that's the end of him. That is the end of him, because it will show that he is a con man, a crook, a grifter, okay? That he's not what he's portrayed, that he wants people to think he's this successful businessman. He's not. He's filed bankruptcy 6 times. That is not a successful businessman. How can you even file 6 times and still get any kind of lenders? Well, he can't anymore from any U.S. banks. Nobody will give him a penny because he is a grifter. Okay? There are a lot of lawyers who won't even take his case and work with him because he doesn't pay them either. So how he continues to get people to stand up for him is amazing. Unless, they are at heart grifters too and think that they're going to get something for their ego out of it, and so they will go ahead and chance it and stand up for him. Okay, as we've seen with Barr. Okay, these people are under the thumb of Putin, other outside elements. Okay, so we're going to have to see, what happens. But, again, through this, we see he's not somebody who wants to slay dragons. He is the dragon, okay? And let's face it, the Bible's got nothing good to say about dragons, you know. So, yeah, I'm going to leave this here, but that's what we've got. At the heart of it, he doesn't care about any of it. The only thing he cares about is using the White House to gain power, be drunk, to use it to his own benefit, you know, to get his wine, to get his, so that's it. It's all focused around one person, himself, and the rest of it, they're just there to be used. Okay. His philosophy is either I can use you or in some way, shape, or form, or you're worth nothing. Okay. If you can't be used, then you're dirt under my feet. Okay. Why would they go to war? It's a stupid war. Why would any of them give their lives for that? They're stupid people. Okay? They're not getting anything out of it. So that's the only way his mind works. If I'm not getting something out of it, if I'm not getting, you know, praise, if I'm not being put on a pedestal, if I'm not, you know, making a lot of money, then forget it. It's worthless. It's useless. I don't understand these people, and he doesn't. He's got not one iota of empathy, not one iota of understanding of honor or integrity. Integrity is for chumps in his world. Okay? Integrity, honor, those things are for chumps. Okay? This is the mind of a psychopath. He's a narcissistic psychopath to the nth degree. He cares about nothing, no one other than himself. You think he cares about Melania? Look at the way he looks at Ivanka, and look at the way he looks at Melania. He's drooling over Ivanka, and Melania is standing on the other side like she's a sad substitute for Ivanka. Okay? So, I mean, that's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. She is a sad substitute for Ivanka. Okay. Man has no scruples, morals, character. He is a bottom-feeding predator. That's all. Bottom-feeding predator. Okay? And we need to get him out of office. Okay? I don't know. If I were still in the military, I couldn't salute him. I couldn't. You know, I'd probably get court-martialed, whatever, knock down a few pegs, but no, there's no way I could salute something like that is a traitor to the Constitution, to this country. I could not, in good conscience, salute a traitor. I'm sorry. No way. Okay? When you go in the military, you swear to protect the Constitution. You swear to protect our country. Now, how are you protecting our country in saluting a traitor? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be able to do it. Okay? And like I've said from the beginning, he's not my president. Okay? He's not my president. I did not vote him in. Okay? And I will celebrate the day that he is gone. And then we have to do the hard job of rebuilding our country, rebuilding our standing across the world stage after this fool has torn it down. Okay? And again, all I've seen from the beginning is he puts the worst person he can in for whatever position. Anarchy, that's it. Tear it down from the inside out. It's always somebody that's the head of the EPA is somebody that's fought the EPA every second. You got DeVos in there, the head of education. She knows nothing about it. Okay? Yeah, what's his name? Carlin, what's his name? The guy that's the head of the housing and urban development. No clue. No clue. Okay? So you just look at it and go, people, do you not get it? Who was one of his big advisors? Bannon, who's an anarchist. Stephen Miller, who was an out-and-out racist and anarchist. What was his father? He was arrested with Ku Klux Klan. I mean, come on. Any of the ones on the right that are killing people and causing all these problems gives a pass. If you're on the left, you're defending yourself, whatever, okay, then you're the demon personified. Antifa, that he wants to keep saying is a terrorist organization, did not commit one murder, one death, for 25 years. Okay? You can't say that about the Proud Boys and these other ones that he's got running in the right. Okay? You can't say that about any of them. Okay? The ones that have gone and shot up these things have come out of this uber-right, white supremacist, neo-Nazi drama, okay, which he likes to inflame and continue to stir the pot and stir up. So people that want to say it's all the problem of the left, that they are the terrorists, they are the ones, man, you have drank so much Kool-Aid, okay? They really, really need to wake up and check facts, you know. And one thing I've always hated, you know, now, like I said, I went in the military, served my country. I hate to see these ones out there with the American flag, claiming to be patriots, flagging, streaming these big-ass flags in their truck, and they're not patriots, okay? It's, when you put out the flags like that, then it's us against them. It's divisionary. They're not doing it to unite the country. They're doing it as a divisionary tactic. We are right. We are patriotic, you know. I've always seen that as a danger point. You don't need to wear a flag or wave a thing if you're patriotic. You only do that if you're trying to convince somebody you are, okay? That's what people do that are trying to wear a mask and convince people of something, okay? You don't need to play those games. If you fought for your country, okay, then you're a patriot, okay? You don't need to wear a flag. You don't need to fly a big flag from the back of your truck and try to cause division, okay? You've already stood for what you believe in, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light to everyone. Thank you for tuning in and spending some time with me. And thank you, Patricia, for sending that housewarming gift. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. I will buy something nice for the house with that. I do so appreciate it. For those that have sent in a donation, thank you. I so appreciate it. And I'm glad to see that you're getting something from this channel, and that, again, that it's being enjoyed and people are getting something from it. Okay? Much love and light to everyone. See you online.